Yo, what's up everybody at the GTS? This is NARANagi, and I got a battlefield wall against CongressionalWombat. We're bringing some really silly stuff, and this is on one of our old streams, probably a couple of weeks ago. But anyway, let's get on to it. I'm leading with a Kangaskhan, she's leading with a Ferret. She sees that I have the Life Orb, which is like, okay, and I go for the Fake Out, and it does an amazing amount of damage. It does almost half, which is pretty extreme considering it's only a Fake Out. But anyway, she's gonna be able to outspeed me, go for the U-turn, bring in her. I forgot what this thing is. I forgot what this thing was called. I'm so bad with Pokemon names right now. It's not even funny. I'm sorry, but I one-shot the thing with a double edge, which is great because now I have the early lead of 6-5. But now she's gonna be able to bring in her Lumineon. I go for Sucker Punch, hopefully doing enough damage that I could revenge kill with something else on my team. And she takes me out with a Surf, which is pretty good for her. So now, with the Life Orb damage and with the Sucker Punch damage, she's now at below half, which is great. So now I can basically bring in most of my team and just probably take her out. Now, bring in my Volbeat, hoping that she wouldn't have something that could hit me, like, pretty hard. But she has Ice Beam after I go for a Substitute, seeing what she would actually do. And since I was like, okay, screw it, I'm already in here. I know I can live one Ice Beam because it's a Lumineon, so it's like whatever. And I have max HP, so I take it, go for the go for Thunderbolt, and finish off the Lumineon, which is great. So now I'm back to 5-4. She brings in her Dodrio, and since the obvious Brave Bird is coming, I'm gonna be able to bring in my Tuna, take it not so well. The second one could have killed me, but she actually doesn't stay in and goes right into her Machina, which allows me to bring up both of my screens, which gives me a really good gives me really good footing in this match. Now she goes Thunder Wave, forgetting I have the Magic Bounce, so now she's paralyzed. However, it backfires for me, like, on the positive side, because she has Synchronized paralyzing me, so after one Thunder Wave, we're both paralyzed, and the next turn, I get paralyzed, and she goes for Heal Bell, so her initial goal has been met in 2 turns, which is really horrible on my end, but now I'm going to be able to go for the U-turn, bring in my Volbeat so I can scare this thing out with a bug move, like after I bring up both of my screens, so I can easily set up. So now she's gonna go into her Ferret again as I go for the tail go. So now I'm at +3, and I have both screens. However, I think this is the turn where Reflect actually wears off. Yeah, it does right there. She goes for the assist just so she can get a certain move off, and she goes for Water Pulse, which is great because I do still have the I do still have the light screen up. So now I can easily go for the Bug Buzz after living the Water Pulse very nicely, and not get confused, thank God, and just take her out with a Bug Buzz, which is great. So now she's gonna bring in her Dodrio again. I was like, screw it, I'll let this thing die because nothing else on my team can take nothing else on my team wants to take another one Brave Bird because it will die to 2 of them. So I'll let it die, bring in Chandelier on the safe switch in, and then I'm going to continuously just go for the Attract and the Confuse Ray. I know I could have easily not risked her breaking through the Attract and stuff and just killing her off with Flamethrower. However, this was on stream, and I did want to show off the set just because it was a male Dodrio, so it was a perfect opportunity to go for the Attract and then go for the Confuse Ray on top of that. So I was like, okay, I'll risk it just because it's on stream and it's kind of a set that I wanted to show off. But after that, I just go for the Flamethrower, just take it out right away. It doesn't even matter. So now she's gonna be able to go into her Machina, which sucks because this thing's set was actually Confuse Ray. Confuse Ray, Attract, Flamethrower, Hidden Power, Dragon. It wasn't Shadow Ball. I changed it to Shadow Ball right after this match just because of the situation of me having to face down a really bulky Psychic type Pokemon, which really hurt me in the long run. And she has the Moonlight, which makes killing her much harder because Flamethrower is not doing at least half or a little more than half. But now I do get the burn off, which is great, so I can get extra damage off, which is awesome. However, she does have the Moonlight, and as before, she does also have the Heal Bell, although she doesn't actually attempt to go for either of them. She just keeps on using Psychic, which is interesting to me because I would have assumed that she would want to live more often. but now it's basically a war of me going for flamethrower and her going for psychic. This one almost kills me, but then I get paralyzed, which makes my chandelier just like go in vain. So now I'm gonna be able to die to one more psychic, and since I'm paralyzed, I'm gonna be outsped, obviously. And what's really bad, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, this is good in the long run. She lives this turn of the burn, and because of that, I'm actually able to bring in my Natu, live the psychic with 7 HP, which is great, and then bring in my light screen, because all she had left on her team was a Glaceon. So I needed to pick up the light screen, and since my entire team can basically die to an ice move, I had to put it up, and my only shot of winning was after the light screen. My Natsu would die. I'd bang in my Masquerain, set up one Quiver Dance. I would live the Blizzard, and then I would attack with a Bug Buzz, but then I would die to the next Blizzard, and then after the damage done with the Bug Buzz, I'd kill it off with the Cacnea. But obviously, she gets the most opportune critical hit of all time, takes me out. That was the most crucial move I've ever seen, like in a Pokemon battle. The most opportune crit I've ever seen in my life. And with that, she kills off the Masquerain, kills off the Cacnea, and with that, she's going to be able to win this hilarious match. It was really awesome, and I love the ending, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys later on GTS and my channel, if you guys choose to do so. So yeah, thank you for watching, and bye.